Hi, guys. Okay, today I want to talk about performance anxiety and where mine came from and how I plan to overcome it. So, when I was younger, I felt like I was not shy or afraid to perform. I would like perform poems and stuff at church. Like, if you grew up in church, every Easter, every Christmas, like all of the holidays and stuff, like you had to give a speech or a poem or whatever. And I was not afraid to do those. I would be in school plays, I was in drama club, I was in all of the things. I loved it and I was not afraid to perform. I had no anxiety about performing. But the older I got, the harder it became for me because I think over the years I started picking up what it means to be perceived. And I feel like I was a super mature kid and I was aware a lot, but I wasn't so mature that I knew what perception meant or I had an idea of what it meant to be perceived. And so the older I got, the more I'm like, oh my God, when people see me, they're going to think a certain way. When I open my mouth or I dress a certain way or I speak a certain way, they're going to look at me and think a certain way, negatively or positively. And I think coming to that realization, it made me overthink a lot. And the saying goes, how you do one thing is how you do everything. And so in my real life, like outside of performing and, you know, whatever, outside of that in my real life, I will overthink how I'm dressing, how I'm speaking, how I'm talking to people because I want it to be perceived as good. Whenever you see me, I want you to think that I'm good. I'm a good person. I'm a good speaker. I I never knew how to dress, so let me not even say a good dresser. But as long as I was wearing the right thing, so I became like super modest and like I became an overthinker, like self-conscious, modest, all of those things. And on top of that, I was always overweight. And so I'm like conscious about my weight. People would make fun of, they would point it out. And I'm like, oh shit. When people see me, they think fat person. When they see me, they think this about me. I wouldn't say that it made me shy, but it made me isolate. If you're not putting yourself out there creatively or whatever, this is me like thinking as a kid. If I'm not putting myself out there or putting myself in a position to be perceived, I won't have to face that embarrassment, I guess you can call it. So it's like I will isolate. If I write this poem and don't show anybody, nobody can perceive it as bad or good. That if I don't express myself the way I want to express myself, nobody can perceive that or think it's bad or good. So I just went inward. I isolated, essentially became afraid to be perceived in real life. And I think that, not even I think, I know that it affected how I showed up in performances. So I just like stopped reciting poems and kind of got out of acting and drama club and all of those things. It's not like I didn't want to perform or I didn't want to be seen. It was just that fear of like, okay, I could perform and I could be good, but if I look out in the audience and somebody looks like they're not enjoying it, then I don't want to do it. Like I'd rather just avoid that. And even when I did perform, I would be like, okay, I want it to be perfect. I want it to be perfect. I want it to be perfect so I can please them. And because I'm thinking this in my head constantly instead of focusing on the performance ended up being bad. So I remember the last time that I performed a poem in church. This was some years ago. Um, I was super, 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 super nervous, but I practiced and I practiced and I practiced. But because I was so nervous, like I froze up and I forgot like some of the lines and I had to end up reading. And I'm just like, fuck. Oh my God. That shit was so embarrassing and annoying. Yeah, so I just didn't really allow myself to be perceived or give anybody the opportunity to be like, I like that or I don't like that. Like I took that opportunity away from myself, saved myself from that embarrassment, that shame. And yeah, but after years of like inner work and therapy and stuff like that, I'm just like, bitch, I'm over this. Like I'm totally over it. Like, and not even just the work, like me deciding to pursue a rap career. It's like, bitch, you got to get over that. You have to get over that. You're going to be perceived. People are going to look at you and they're going to think a certain thing, and you have zero control over what they think about you. And like, I just wanted full control. Like, I want to control what you think about me. I want to control the narrative. I want to control how you think I look, how you think I'm being, but it's like you can't control that. So I'm just ready to let that control go. So these are three things that I'm going to be doing to get over my performance anxiety. Number one, I'm going to start performing at open mics. I already did this year. One time, me and my friend, we went to this open mic and we performed. And I didn't even plan to do it. I just got up there and did it. I was like, fuck it. I'm doing it. So I'm just going to push myself to perform at open mics. I want to do it every week, but I'm just gonna set the goal of this month. I'm gonna try to perform at an open mic in the next month, But I feel like I'm eventually gonna work up to every week because I want to perform. It's not even I want to. I need to. It's not an option at this point. Number two, I'm posting myself online rapping. I never in a million years thought that I would be doing that, but bitch, I did it. And it's done. Like I be posting myself rapping on TikTok, on Instagram, on YouTube now, and yeah, it's just like exposure therapy for me. Like you can see me performing, you can see me doing my process and hear the thoughts and stuff that's in my mind, and also releasing a song that's overcoming the anxiety. And then number three, I'm mentally telling myself that it's okay for people to perceive you. It's okay for people to judge you. It's okay for people not to like it. It's okay for them to like it. Like you just have to expose yourself and it's going to be okay. The world is not going to end if I have a bad performance and somebody doesn't like me. The world is not going to end. Like nothing bad is going to happen. It's just going to be a bad performance. And I think it'll also push me to practice more and perfect my craft because only thing I can do is show up prepared. That's the only thing I can do. Everything else is out of my hands. So I'm just giving myself that permission to fuck up, to be a failure, to I don't know, just create without limits. Fuck, it's not that deep. Like I have to tell myself that every day. It's really not that deep. And so, yeah, I'm super excited. I'm proud of myself for like just being self-aware about that because at one point I was like, yeah, you may never be able to perform because you're so anxious. And that's an insane thing to say or think, especially since I enjoy it so much. Like it's all right. Performance anxiety, it's like something in the mind, and I'm not going to let that control my life, my career, my creativity is done. It's over. Performance anxiety, I'm coming for you. So, yeah, those are just three things that I want to do to overcome it. But that is all that I have to say about that. I love you. I love me. I love us. I hope you love yourself. I say I love me at the end of my videos because it's like a reminder to love myself and not just others. Like, I love you. I love us all, me included. So I love you. I love me. And I hope you guys are having a great day. Cheyenne out.